Hi there, I'm Isaac Okeke, an international master of chess, and welcome to the fourth episode of the chess coaching series on the topic of maximizing available resources. It's White's turn to play here, and although the position looks hopeless for White, as Black's pawn is about to go and promote, is there anything that White can still do? In the previous episodes, we had talked about recognizing the weaknesses in a position, but similarly, recognizing the strengths that exist is also very important. If you look at the position closely, you'll realize that White's only strength lies in his passed pawn and his king. But Black's king is very close to the pawn and should capture it very soon. This tells us that even if White were to save this position, he somehow has to find his way to escort his passed pawn to go and queen, or miraculously stop the black pawn from promotion. If you haven't solved it yet, let's solve it together.
King g7, blacks come closer, trying to capture the white pawn. White plays king f6, coming closer to both the pawn and black's pawn. If the king captures the white pawn, the king comes closer to capture the white pawn. And if black pushes the pawn forward, the king comes to f6. Black goes again, the king comes to e6, getting closer to help the pawn to promotion. If black pushes, white pushes c7, and the pawn is going to promote. So black promotes to a queen, and white also promotes to a queen. Check, giving a check. So if black comes closer to the pawn, trying to stop it from queening, the white king comes closer, and if the black king captures the pawn, the white king swings towards the queen side to capture the black pawn. And if black pawn tries to promote directly, the king comes to f6, king b6, and the king swings to the king side to grab the black pawn.
So whenever you find yourself in what looks like an hopeless position, always identify and maximize whatever resource you have left, no matter how little it is, because it might be your only way out. Alright, take care and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.